Thanks for watching the Council in Brief. I'm Susan Kennedy. We're here with the news of the Montgomery County Council for the second week in January. The council is back to regular business after its winter recess with a full agenda of items. We start this week with the 10th in a series of updates on problems identified at the Silver Spring Transit Center and how those issues are being remediated. Among the topics discussed, the increase in the project's price tag, the estimated date of delivery, and how work at the center is progressing. Late April or early May. That's the latest date given for the opening of the Silver Spring Transit Center.
I went through and literally x-rayed the beams to make
Director of General Services David Dyes briefed council members on the status of the project, which includes $21 million in additional funds to get the job done.
We were told that this would be done sooner, and we're all disappointed that it's not done sooner. Do I think the explanation was a reasonable one? I do. So, you know, in a project of this nature, you find things that you don't expect, particularly when you're remediating it, and so it's taking longer. The county appears intent on recouping these dollars from those that the county believes is responsible for the mistakes. And so my colleagues and I just have to trust that the county will aggressively recoup these dollars.
The most recent estimation for the opening of the center was fall of 2014. The deficiencies in the facility include poor quality concrete and the lack of steel supports for the hundreds of vehicles coming and going each day. Dyes told us there were a number of reasons for this latest delay.
as to why we missed the weather window. Again, the additional precautions that needed to be taken to make sure that the work that we were doing was not adversely affecting some of the work that had already been done.
To finish the project, the council will front the money and then sue the contractors responsible for the mistakes in hopes of recovering the funds.
I think we have no choice but to proceed. I believe it will be safe. I hope it will be open soon. But I feel the frustration that my constituents feel. I just don't think that some radical alternative is wise. I have more and more constituents saying to me, just tear it down, just forget about it. That would not be wise. That would be a colossal error. I asked Mr. Dyes to give us some quantity as to how colossal of an error that would be, and we'll see. You know, I try to take my constituents' concerns seriously, and people have deep, deep concerns about this project, and I do as well, but I do believe that it will be safe, that it will be open, and that we must continue on the course that we're pursuing, including vigorously pursuing claims against contractors and subcontractors for their mistakes.
And Dyes is firm in his belief that this will be the last time he comes before the council in search of additional funding for this project.
This is the last time I'm asking money for the remediation of this project. The work that we have identified, the costs associated with it, and again, the general contractor has been very collaborative in this. We know what it's going to cost us. That's what the funds that we're asking for will address and enable us to complete the project and certify it for Metro's use.
In committee news, members of Transportation and Environment got an update on how the county is doing with its recycling efforts. In October of 2012, the county set a recycling goal for the county of 70% by the year 2020. Councilmember Roger Berliner briefed us on where we are with that goal.
Our county has set among the most aggressive goals in the United States with respect to recycling, and we're going to get there eventually. We've got some things we need to attend to, but it's a good program and one our county and our residents should be proud about.
And we end this week on a sad note. Former County Council member Nancy Dasick passed away this week after a brief illness. Mrs. Dasick served on the County Council from 1990 to 2002 and was known for her work on the Agricultural Reserve and education issues. She most recently served as chair of the County Board of Elections. Nancy Dasick was a devoted public servant who stood firm in her beliefs. She was 81 years old. Well, that does it for this edition of the Council in Brief. I'm Susan Kennedy. Thanks for watching.